Hey everyone, today I'm going to be giving you an update on my course development progress. For my course, I've created my own customer who is an imaginary InfoSec firm named Intact. Intact is going to be implementing a new CRM or client relationship management tool to help all of their frontline teams stay more organized as they interact with all of their clients. The CRM for this project is Asana. The topic of the course is how to use Asana, and the problem it solves is teaching learners how to use Asana according to Intact's protocol. So one of the first things I did was set up my Asana project for Intact CRM. And so what we have here is an Asana board with 6 columns. The first column is for incoming tasks. These are for client-created tasks. If this were a real-world customer, they would have forms that are linked to this column here in case they needed the company to do anything for them or they had any questions. If they didn't want to call or send in an email, they could do it through a form. This would be for probably high dollar, high priority customers. Then we have the client interactions board, which is for whenever a client or prospective client contacts the customer service team with questions about a project or products or things like that. Then we have the escalation board. This would be if a client escalates an issue to a manager and a manager has to follow back up with them. And then we have the service escalations column. And this is for service issues. So if a client has a problem with their product, they get escalated to the service team, and the service team works out of this column to resolve the issue. Then we have a sales engagement column, which client or prospective client calls in and they're interested in learning more about one of Intact's products. They can get a sales demo set up or a callback set up on this column. And lastly, what we have here is the task template column. So if you click here, it's going to open up the task and you have all of the documentations for each of these types of interactions that correspond with these columns. The instructions are also featured in each of the individual templates for these columns. So the learner has access to all of the instructions in the course for some of the course learning activities they're going to be completing. So the next thing I did was I created my first module in Canvas, which is the LMS I've chosen for the course. I wanted to get the look and formatting down for all of the modules. So I can just build up content from here and not have to worry about the nitty-gritty details. From here I've got 4 additional modules to build out before the course is complete. For this first module, we walk the learner through what they need to get started, the course goals and objectives, the format and the grading policies. And before they continue, they also have to sign a course agreement, which is a contract I wrote in Google Forms that they have to review and sign before they advance to the next activity. As far as the other interactive elements of the module goes, I have knowledge checks, which are games that I created in Kahoot. The idea between these, there's 2 of these in the module. The idea is that these are going to feed the learner with questions that are going to be on the quiz at the end of the module. The quiz is going to be a quiz that was created in Canvas here. And once they're done with that, they can submit a voluntary feedback survey, which I also created in Google Forms. And then a major piece of my interactive elements for the course is these interactive videos that I've been learning how to create over the past year. If you go down here, there is an interactive video that actually is a recording of Asana that walks the learner through how to create a task. You can view it full screen, and then in order to advance the video, you have to click on these captions. The main thing I would like to improve are these double pull downs I'm getting on these pages with Google Forms. It's very unattractive and kind of clunky. I'm looking into ways to edit the iframe to where they won't display For some reason, Canvas is not cooperating very well with me about that. But other than that, everything else is on track. Thanks for watching, and hope you're having a great night.